Jay Goldberg from the Canadian Taxpayers Federation is here to talk about the fact that Trudeau's policies on tax are not doing what he says they're doing. You probably know that, but you're going to get some more details about it because it's astonishing. But before that, you aren't going to find this in the media that's mainstream. We are not paid for by the PMO, and please donate to keep us on the air because we want Canadians to know what in fact is going on with this country. So thank you for that, and subscribe. So Jay, Trudeau says that he's taxing the rich and that the middle class is just going to grow like crazy. You're going to tell me the middle class is getting hosed.
The middle class is getting hosed. First of all, through inflation, which the Trudeau government has helped to cause. Prices have gone up, and that means the amount of revenue the government's bringing in through sales tax has gone up by tens of billions of dollars. And it's the very same thing with income taxes. Income taxes brought in by the federal government have gone up exponentially in terms of the dollar amount compared to when Trudeau became Prime Minister. And if you look at recent years, the only place where they're not actually getting more in tax revenue than they were 1 or 2 years ago is corporate taxes, and the reason for that is they're driving business out of the country.
So it's not that they are giving corporations a break necessarily.
Nope.
So let's just get this straight. So the money going to the government from the middle class individuals is going up. They're getting a lot more money from these people.
Yeah.
And from corporations, they're getting a lot less money, but not because corporations are paying less tax. They're heading out.
Well, that's right. They haven't lowered corporate taxes, that's for sure, but they're scaring them away. They're scaring them away with this, we've now heard, with the capital gains plans that they have. They're scaring them away with the high hydro rates, inflation, the carbon tax, so many different factors that are driving business out of the country. And we've seen consistently all of the job growth the government points to, the vast, vast majority of it is government jobs. It's not private sector. And so that is why our economy is lagging behind and businesses are leaving and people, taxpayers, are stuck paying more because they're the ones left holding the bag.
Well, I had a stat the other day that 10 years ago, Canada was 5th in the world for standard of living, and now we're 33 behind Slovenia and Lithuania. Is that because people are leaving, businesses are leaving?
Businesses are leaving, certain people are leaving, and what we found is people are paying more tax than ever before. The Trudeau government's raised taxes. You've got the carbon tax, you've got increased costs left, right, and center, inflation, interest rates. So all of this is driving people have less money. 50% of Canadians are $200 away from not being able to pay any of their bills. That's the reality in today's Canada, and it's caused by bad federal government policy.
So when the ministers are saying things are rosy out there, things are just great, do they know the difference, or are they just lying through their teeth?
Well, I would say ask the single mom, ask the person that works at Tim Hortons, ask your local teacher. Things aren't going well. Things are going poorly. People are barely making ends meet, and that's because of bad federal economic policy for nearly a decade.
Oh, it'll all work out by itself. Jay Goldberg, thank you very much. 3 minutes. This show provides independent analysis of the issues. We are not paid by the government. And as I am finding, so much business in Canada relies upon various governments that they don't want to sponsor or advertise on a show which may become controversial, which talks about liberty, freedoms, sometimes criticizes government. I've had guests on that support the government. But people are saying, you know what? We don't want to bite the hand that feeds us, i.e. government, which is why I hope you'll subscribe and contribute to keep this show on the air.